Hey everybody, Case here. Welcome back to your 2019 Valentine's update and the Simpsons tapped out.
I'm a fire engine. I love you.
One of these have gotta work. What am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh, there we go.
Like Columba.
We got him, Jenda, but I need to know, why were you following me from timeline to timeline? Is it because you want to get back together with me someday in the future? By which I mean now? No, it means I'm working undercover in the Time FBI and I'm taking over the case. You feds are all the same.
Hey, you! Does anyone know who that is?
The wait was long, but I'm worth it. Jenda! And I'm missing a whole bunch. I still don't have Dr. Nick. Seriously? Well, I'm gonna have to change that in the future, aren't I? She definitely would have gotten back together with me. It just would have been a jurisdictional nightmare. Harsh betrayal. I know how that feels. You do? Why don't you tell us more about that in the form of a story in an unusual setting? Lisa convinced Snake to tell a story.
Great.
And clearly no voice. This is Jenda, checking into Time FBI headquarters. I'm in Springfield, year 2019. Which means the fashions are, like, so 10 years ago. Someone is messing with the timelines in Springfield, and I'm here to stop them. Hunt Time Fugitive! I guess the big question is who it's gonna be. Right off the bat, we are gonna get an animation. This has got like really cool looking binoculars and like a lightsaber. Maybe it's Springy! Huh. Turns out the Time Bandit was actually just Gil selling broken watches. What are you going to do with your free time in a timeline? I don't know. I guess I'll just have to do a little old-fashioned brainstorming. Write down ideas. Do they still write? I guess they do. Eat my squirts. I will not settle. It's like Bart's, except it's on a whiteboard. I was thinking it's gonna be like a pen and paper. She's gonna like sit down on a bench or something and just kind of write. But this is much better. Just seeing if there's going to be any more than those two, but I don't think so. Mrs. Krabappel obviously appreciates it. What did I just miss? I looked up for half a second and there was like... Did I say jur? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it actually was supposed to be Jerry. I remember they were together in that episode. Well, the best ideas I came up with are... These markers smell funny and... Maybe I can use my extensive knowledge of the future to make some money. But how do I do that? Learn gambling tricks from Back to the Future 2. I prefer the first one.
God wants us to kill his trees.
I'm really taking a huge gamble here, but I'm just gonna say it. That movie does not hold up. It's just a bunch of sneaking around. It's no use. I can't bet on sports, I don't remember any of the results, and I couldn't even sit through a whole game even if I did. What future things can I take a bet on using my limited knowledge of business in the future? Oh, I know! I don't. Invest in clothes. Well, she did talk about fashion in the very, very beginning, didn't she? So it would clearly make sense. Talk about fashion. Where would you talk about fashion? The Java server, I think. Sure, everyone's clothing is lame now, but in the future, this will all be vintage. I'll be a fashion icon. So that's the full walkthrough for Jenda. Remember, this is an actual free character. You do have to put in the work, obviously, to get the character, but they are free, like I said, somewhere along the lines of this video. They're the last prize in this Act 3, and other than that, I think I'm going to wrap this up because it's really, really lagging like crazy. But let me know down below, do you like the character? Do you not like the character as much as you thought they would? Of course, they do come with two pretty neat animations. I really like the whiteboard one. I think that one's very, very clever. I wish they had a voice, but a lot of these characters were not voiced by the main cast members. A lot of like guest appearances and stuff, and you know, they don't want to get the rights to all that sort of stuff, which I guess is understandable. Why pay more money than you have to, I guess. So I will see you with the fourth and final act, which will be in a couple days. This will probably be coming out Monday morning. Wednesday morning, I believe, is when the last act is going to hit. And then I'm just going to rinse, repeat, do the same thing all over again. And of course, any characters that I get, I will do, or try to do, the full walkthroughs for them. So if you have enjoyed the video, please remember, like usual, to give it a thumbs up, give it a like. It will let me know that you really, really enjoyed what you watched. And if you're not subscribed, you love The Simpsons Tapped Out, you love full character walkthroughs like this one, for example, that you saw. Like I said, every time there's a character, I try to do a full walkthrough for them. So we go through the whole thing, we get to see the cool animations and the cool storyline that goes with it. So thank everybody so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.